Hey, I'm Logan Clemons. I'm originally from Grayson County, Kentucky. I live here in Brandenburg now, go to First Baptist Church here in town. And really excited about Man Up. To talk about how I got involved with it was in the very early stages of it. Some guys from the community kind of brought it up. Hey, we've got this idea. It's been in a couple other counties. Let's see if we can make it work. So we started meeting about it, talking about how we could make it work. And it was the idea in and of itself is just incredible to go beyond denominations, to go beyond church names and numbers and those type things, and just begin to create a space for guys to just be men in church. And that was just, the idea was just awesome. So started moving forward with it, trying to figure out all the ins and outs, ups and downs, who's going to do this, who's going to do that, how are we going to make this work, all that stuff. And turned out we got it going, and the first event was just incredible. And the atmosphere in that moment with all these guys from all these different churches, all these different faiths, we had, just Baptist, Catholic, Pentecostal, whatever, all these non-denominational, and everything, that when we came together, we were truly able to leave the differences at the door. And what that made was just an environment that welcomed the Holy Spirit in a way that I don't know that I had felt before. And the first meeting was just incredible. And after that, it began to grow and it began to grow and it began to grow. And I remember one meeting specifically was we had it at the Catholic Church. And the Catholic Church to me had just been foreign, just my entire life. Never been exposed to it. Just wasn't sure how it was going to go, just nervous, kind of like we were before every meeting. And we got in there, and that experience was probably the most impactful to me so far, because it really showed me the heart of what we were doing was expressed in such a way that it was just tangible in that moment. We were able to experience it in a way that I never thought we could. And to hear a bunch of men singing worship songs and coming together for a common purpose and a common goal, it was just an incredible time, and truly changed my outlook on this ministry from there forward. And I think the most impactful thing to me has been able to watch how guys will come together. It's always kind of the same. We start the meeting, we eat together and all that, and guys are kind of standoffish, not really sure how to be. But then as we progress through the service, I guess we call it, meeting, whatever it is, as we progress through it, you can just watch those layers just melt away from every guy's heart. And you can watch how the deeper parts of who we are become exposed. And it's cool because it's a safe spot. And it's a bunch of dudes with the same mindset and the same idea and the same goal, is just to better the community. And I think that that's what's critical about Man Up. If there's a call to action for it, it's just to be a part of it. Maybe not in person, maybe not just showing up and trying to add to the number of people here, but being a part of it spiritually, being a part of it on the daily, not just on the monthly meetings, but to impact the world around us as men every day, to be a better husband, to be a better father, to be a better employee, to be a better friend, and just to be more Christian-like in all of those areas. And then I've watched how when I begin to put forth the effort in all of those areas to be more like Jesus in that time, everything will fall into place. Your marriage gets better. Your job gets better. Your mindset's better on the daily. You don't struggle with the same dumb stuff over and over and over. And I think that that's the coolest part about Man Up, is it just encourages guys to do that. It's not feminine. It's not, it's just not the same regular church kind of service. It's a way that we can encourage men to be strong, encouraging to each other, and to be just vulnerable in that moment, just to be able to be a little bit broken down, to be able to be a little bit off, a little bit left, or a little bit right, and not right down the center every single time we meet, but the ability to come together and understand that. So I think Man Up in and of itself is just an incredible ministry to be able to pull guys out from hiding in the shadows in church and encourage us to become more of a part of our church.